In a highly anticipated matchup at the Cincinnati Open 2024, world number 4 Alexander Zverev made a powerful statement by decisively defeating world number 22 Karen Khachanov in straight sets. The German star delivered a masterclass in aggressive baseline tennis, outclassing Khachanov in what turned out to be a one-sided affair. Zverev's performance sent a clear message to the rest of the tournament field that he is in peak form and ready to challenge for the title. From the very first point, Zverev took control of the match with his signature big serving and relentless ground strokes. He started strong, setting the tone with a series of unreturnable serves that left Khachanov struggling to establish any rhythm. Zverev's serve was on fire throughout the contest, consistently clocking over 130 miles per hour and producing 12 aces. His ability to dominate on serve allowed him to maintain pressure on Khachanov, who was forced to battle through each of his service games under constant threat of being broken. In the first set, Zverev quickly earned a break of serve in the fourth game, showcasing his tactical superiority and relentless aggression. Khachanov, known for his own powerful ground strokes, found himself consistently outmaneuvered by Zverev's precise shot placement and variety. Zverev mixed in heavy topspin forehands with flat, penetrating backhands, keeping Khachanov on the run and unable to dictate play. The Russian attempted to counter by stepping into the court and going for bigger shots, but Zverev's solid defense and incredible footwork allowed him to absorb the pressure and turn defense into offense at will. The first set ended 6-3 in favor of Zverev, who barely broke a sweat. His court coverage was exceptional, cutting off angles and anticipating Khachanov's every move. On the other hand, Khachanov struggled to find his groove, committing several unforced errors as he tried to match Zverev's pace and power. It was a stark contrast in levels, with Zverev operating with the confidence and precision of a top-5 player. The second set saw more of the same as Zverev continued to dictate the flow of the match. His aggressive returning put Khachanov on the back foot, leading to an early break in the second game. From that point on, it was smooth sailing for Zverev. The German displayed remarkable consistency from the baseline, combining deep, penetrating shots with smart net play, and forcing Khachanov into uncomfortable positions. Zverev's ability to mix and drop shots and come forward to finish points at the net added another layer of difficulty for Khachanov, who found himself scrambling to stay in rallies. Khachanov's frustration became evident as the match wore on. Despite his best efforts to fight back, he couldn't find a way to disrupt Zverev's rhythm. Zverev's serve remained untouchable, and whenever Khachanov did manage to get a look at a return, Zverev was quick to follow up with punishing ground strokes that left no room for Khachanov to recover. The Russian's inability to generate any real momentum ultimately led to his downfall, as Zverev cruised through the second set 6-2. Zverev's dominant performance was a reminder of why he remains a top contender in every tournament he enters. His all-around game, combining power, precision, and tactical intelligence, makes him one of the most difficult players to face on tour. With this win, Zverev advances comfortably into the next round, where he will look to continue his impressive run. For Khachanov, the match was a harsh reality check. Despite his strong season so far, he was simply outmatched in every aspect of the game. However, Khachanov can take valuable lessons from this defeat as he aims to bounce back and regain his form in upcoming tournaments. As the Cincinnati Open 2024 progresses, all eyes will be on Alexander Zverev as he aims to build on this momentum and make a deep run. With performances like this, it's clear that Zverev is not just here to compete but to win. The German looks primed for a successful campaign and could very well be lifting the trophy by the tournament's end. In the end, it was as if the match had been preordained, scripted by a force beyond our comprehension. Every pass, every shot, every moment of brilliance on the field seemed to be guided by an unseen hand, steering the game toward its inevitable climax. When the final whistle blew, it wasn't just a match that had ended. It was the culmination of a divine narrative, a tale of courage, resilience, and the triumph of spirit. As I stood there, witnessing this extraordinary spectacle, I couldn't help but recall the words God had whispered to me. This is how it was destined to be. And in that moment, I knew I had witnessed a masterpiece, painted by the hands of fate itself.